So this is how it's all looking now. It's half of the board section done. This is the piece that I've just finished. And this is what I'm going to go through how to paint today. So this is the next bit that I'm going to be painting. It's break apart storage modular, and then obviously again you can use it in different ways. And again there's access points and bits of rubble pile here and there. Try to match up with where some of that would have fallen. So that's the next painting project. Shouldn't take me long. First things first, go over the Zandri dust with a shanty bone, quite a heavy dry brush, picking out just about all of the raised bits. You can see makes quite a difference, and then once that's washed over, it dulls down a little bit, of course, but it creates some lighter and darker patches to begin with. So that's the whole thing gone over in a shanty bone. Pick out some details and then wash it down. I haven't gone crazy inside, just some of the lower parts of these legs, these pillars, and then yeah, like I say, some details, and then we'll wash. Might look quite harsh, but there's some black put on, a little bit of a base coat to some of the silver that's going in, and then some of the damage. Yeah, might look a bit harsh at the moment, but it will tone down. So I've now gone lead belcher over some silver bits, retributor armour over some gold bits. It's all really messy, dry brush, but that's the way I do it. So I've now tidied up some of those black edges and then rusted over them and put some extra black on where needed, and just started a bit of the weathering process on the top just to make it less stark. Now time to douse the whole lot in my incredible homemade dip wash. Here everything's been washed over in a darky browny black, and at this point I realise I haven't painted the ladders. Never mind. Anyway, it's all washed over, so now a light dry brush in places and a bit of weathering. As you can see, this is now dry brushed over. I use Screaming Skull just to give everything a light dry brush. Pick out some of the raised areas, obviously, and mute down some of the transitions. With this brown paint, I just dab some in to the bottom there, bring it up slightly in the recesses, go to the next one, very gently just stipple some on, and it's just a smudge. Then with a tissue, just take it off of those raised areas again. and you end up with this kind of dirty effect. It's a very thin brown paint. So that's now been put through the light brown stage. It's come out quite nicely. I've concentrated on the lower portions of it, because obviously at the top it's just put that, because obviously it's going to be darker at the bottom there than it will be at the top. So here it is finished. So this can be used either side of this roadway on the kill team setup, and obviously anywhere on the rest of the board. Let me just move it over. So onto this side as well. A couple of grass tufts, just to add a bit of interest. So here's this board, this half of the kill team board, just set out and done. Now let's move on to the next stage.